Good morning guys, Anthony 4x4 Diesel. This is the video you've been waiting for. We've walked into one of our 4x4 Diesel workshop partners and the action's happening on a 120 Prado. The oil leak. Which one? Which one this time? Alright, this is Pete's car. This is very clean, mate. If there was somebody that was fussy about how he looks after his vehicle, this is the one. And he doesn't muck around, mate. He doesn't say, I want a bit of RTV on my transfer case. He wants that oil leak sorted out. Now, you can have a look here. You can see there's been a bit of a RTV job, maybe to have a bit of a play around. As we can see, can't see any oil there at the moment. Let me turn a light on. Right, now, you know, we can do this repair. The guys here, our favourite workshop partner and friends, can take care of this oil leak for you. But is it really an oil leak? You've got to ask yourself the question. It hasn't been washed here in this workshop. I don't see any oil there. Do you? Oh yeah, there's a little bit of wetness there. But, you know, I mean, what are we talking, 5 or 10 mils a year? So in 10 years, 100 mil, it's, look, I don't know, it might have been dripping. I don't know who did that little bit of RTV, but that's certainly not going to help because the bottom is where the oil's going to come out. You've got to be careful it's not from the grease seal, the excess grease, that oily sweat coming that way. You've got to make sure you're not trying to fix an oil leak from the grease. So I'm not really on board with it's not that much of a big job, but it's kind of a big job. You know what I mean? We'll have a better price estimate for you maybe by the end of the video, now that this job is fresh. But we're just going to show you. You can see they've already removed the tail propeller shaft, you know, and the front one's disconnected. You can see it just there. A few things to disconnect. You've got, I assume you've done the work from the top already, getting the...
A little bit.
Yeah.
The wiring looms around.
Yep. So, and it looks like the bolts are loose. It's just about ready to lift out. So we're going to go ahead and get that out and show you the seal that, I don't want to use the word leaking, show you the seal that's leaking, but show you the seal that's weeping, that when it weeps, eventually it accumulates. It goes to the bottom in this cavity here and slowly comes out here. Okay, so let's have a closer look, getting this out and what the oil sweat may be. So here we are in the vehicle. I assumed this part had been done, but it wasn't quite done. Now, if you've got a 150, you can probably just unplug it and get away with not doing this. But if you've got a 120, it's the old reliable mechanical connection, which is awesome. I love it. But you've got to get all these console bits and pieces out, the rubber boot, the stick, the shifter. And then the problem you got is, see the selector shafts that come through from, see that join there? Back underneath the vehicle again. Obviously, we're not going through the whole replacement job, what to do. It is fairly straightforward, a little bit fiddly under the console, releasing selectors and bits and pieces like that. If you know what you're doing, you know what we're doing. We might have another video with more detail on how to do this at a later date, so subscribe, turn the bell on. The main thing I want to demonstrate here is that in most cases it's probably not necessary, so you might want to go back to that original video, the cheapest oil leak fix that works, and that little smear of RTV, because this is what it's all about. I think everything's disconnected and hopefully this will just slip out without having to lower or remove the automatic transmission. You know, we're going for easiest case scenario rather than worst case scenario first. Gently give it a wiggle and pull it backwards, and those little pieces that are in the, should stay at the other end. You might hear a ching ching, oh, what was that, you know? They might even fall out the gap here. You can see the gap opening up. See guys, there's no oil in there, right? No oil. It's not an oil area unless there's a slight oil weep accumulating. We'll call it an accumulation of oil. Just lowering it down nicely. As I was just saying, this is what the transition jack is more one of those things that there's those pieces falling out we talked about. There they are. The jack can be more of a just in the way when it comes to these sort of smaller items. 2 people, you know, 4 hands. Bit of, you know. So this is the transfer case still up on the jack at the moment, up on the stand before it's even come down, so you can't think that we've cleaned or anything. I just want to show you that seal there. If it was leaking, there would be oil underneath it. And this cover there, if it was leaking from where that red sealant is, remember it's Toyota Aisin quality, I don't see any oil there either. So I don't see any oil there anyway. I do not see any evidence of an oil leak. And the colour of the oil, remember, wasn't red transmission oil colour. which we can demonstrate the difference in that. There's a little bit on the floor there, right? Now, in my opinion, these oil leaks, I've not seen any red transmission type colour. That's what we're looking at here. A little bit of redness there, hard to see. See the red drip there? You can see that red drip. Maroni red colour, transmission oil. That is a drip there, is because we've removed the transfer case. Of course, there's oil circulating up in here, so when you take a shaft out of a wet box, then it's going to have dripping all over it, right? There's going to be things dripping everywhere, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be funny, okay? It just sort of turned out that way. But you can see it's all clean and dry in here, right? It's been dry. There's never been any oil leaking in here. That is from right now. That's, you know, that's a bit of dirt stuff that falls down from there into that, right? This oil, I believe, is from right now. Just the excess when you remove it. It's like when you take a drive shaft out of a diff or whatever, even if it wasn't leaking, you get that oil sitting there. Now, the fact that it's out, of course, I think this seal here will be getting replaced because it's out, and just the risk of, I don't think it's been damaged. The guys were really careful, but the fact that it's out, that seal will get replaced. I don't know about touching the one on the transfer case. I'm a big believer in if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It is a mystery where this oil that we see in the bottom of these transfer cases, that sweat, where it's coming from. It's not coming from the transmission pan. So they need a lot more investigation. This won't be happening again until we know exactly where the oil is coming from, and it may be in this video. I'll say it again, transmission oil at this end, up that end, that's your transmission. Back this way, the transfer case, it's clear or yellowy type colour like honey. This is not the colour of the oil we see. If we saw red at this join, then we know this rear seal here is leaking. We see honey, it has to be the one behind it. We're going to go back to that in a moment, do some more video and work out, you know, how dry it is at that end. But in here you can see no oil, hasn't been flicking anywhere, just a few crumbs. I just really want to be clear. Right, let's have a closer look up here. You can see a bit of rubbish falls down when you mess around getting things in and out, whatever. Just clean all that up. Let's have a look at this seal. Let's have a look in case anybody's curious as to what things in here look like. Right, that seal. Yeah, it's not like that is ever going to leak, that seal. But you, like I said, you have oil there on that shaft because the shaft, it's in there, it's wet, it comes out. Of course, it's going to dribble off there. It's going to dribble here, and a tiny little bit down there on the ground somewhere, but not a lot. Anyway, we'll keep looking around. I'm a bit of a mystery, to be quite honest. One of those ones you can put in the comments. This will be funny, where you reckon the oil was coming from, if you've understood all that. See what you've got. So this is the front end of the transfer case, and you can see the sealant, the red that they commonly use. You look for yourself, I'm not going to say anything. That is bone dry, no leak, as I would expect to see from a Toyota. Quality vehicles don't have these issues, right? Now, that seal there, that wasn't leaking either. Otherwise there would have been drips into the other end in the yellow honey colour, not the red colour. This red colour, I'll demonstrate, right? See, it's hard for you to see, but it's a red colour. That is transmission oil. Transmission oil at no time has been leaking out that crack that we did the Shepherd's oil leak fix that works there. That's what you're sealing up. So if everyone, you know, a lot of people didn't understand that, so that's cool. I understand that. But it's a mystery because there's no oil leak here. So all I can say is perhaps it was the oil out of the grease. Perhaps it doesn't make sense that on some of these vehicles there's that much oil there, because on some of them there's more than others. But all I can put it down to is that's it, because there's nowhere else the oil can come from. So unless I can come up with something else, that's a video. Please give us the like button if you learnt something there. Subscribe, turn the bell on. If we find something, there could be more information in another video or next time. But at the moment, bada bing, bada boom. Now all I can say is the possible, well, as I said, it's not, it just didn't make sense. Don't worry about the oil there. We've talked about the red oil because we've taken the transfer case out. All I can say is that bit of oil that's been sitting under all these transfer cases, all I can possibly think of that it may be is excess lubrication from the grease. So some people did mention that in comments, and unless we find something else, they were bang on. I wouldn't have thought, on some of the vehicles, the amount of what looks like oil, clear, you know, the colour of transfer case oil, golden if you like, a yellowy colour, I wouldn't have thought the quantity that's underneath a transfer case would be just from the grease, but until we come up with something else, that is our unconcluded conclusion, if there's such a thing.